in the air.
So why are you late?
The traffic on the N11.
Right. Besides that, why are you not here at 7 o'clock?
Because you told me to be here at 7:30.
So sorry.
Why did you come last week?
Because Joe told the man we weren't coming for another week. So this is my second trip.
This is his second time here.
You need
An SNA.
You need Google Calendar.
Yeah.
Reminders.
I fucking have it, but
Why
it's
don't
not,
you use it?
It's not linked into
You're doing too much. That's what's wrong with you.
doing too much.
You're working during the day.
Oh, man.
You're doing your gigs at night. You're trying to do a pot. You're trying to do everything.
I'm trying to
you
do
know what,
everything.
Joe? You can't do everything.
It's not happening, is it?
You just can't do
You're
everything.
just not.
So where am
you're
I
not
going? Wait, am I
capable.
going to drop in the ball then? Am I somewhere? I'm going to drop the ball somewhere.
Well, if I was you, I'd just do a little bit less.
Right, okay. Okay, that's the podcast over.
Thanks. I'll
Lovely
give Seth
meeting
do
you.
less. No, you're welcome.
Thanks for the only guest that comes in and says, you know what, just stop. Just stop.
Just stop doing what you're doing.
Just stop. Calm down.
Do you know what it is? I fucking love...
Do you sleep, Joe? Do you sleep?
I don't sleep great, to be honest with you.
I can see that in you. Do you know that? You're
So
always up.
you look,
Yeah.
you're looking bit stent. That's what.
Well, I wasn't going to say that.
Oh, fucking hell.
I know, the teeth and the hair are on point.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying my best
I'm
to get... Just lower them
The
lights,
hair's
will
come
you?
on, hasn't it? The hair has
It's
come
come on,
on.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Is that you waiting for that to
So
get longer again?
I was actually thinking
it's
this
gonna
today.
happen.
Does the
Yeah.
cap not hinder the
No,
growth of it?
no, it doesn't. If that people keep saying this, oh, stop wearing the cap. If that was the case, policemen and fucking anyone who wears caps all day long would be bald.
That's
Everyone.
fair. That
Do you know what I mean? Firemen and all.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going into that fire with my helmet on. I'll be bald. Imagine. I'd rather stuff at hard hats,
like
lads on
that.
sights and all.
Yeah.
No, I don't care if a hammer falls in my head. I'm not going bald because you
Yeah.
wear a hat.
So,
Okay.
so
it
it doesn't do it.
Doesn't. But I still have to go back because I was twice. I went twice. And
So you're not happy with it?
No, I'm happy with the front and all, but I
Right.
still have the solar
the
panel
back,
for the sex
back.
machine.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what I decided? I don't know whether I said this to you last week. I'm not staying here another January.
Brutal,
Next,
isn't
next,
it?
brutal.
next January, I'm out of here for the month.
That's fucking... Where you go?
Just somewhere warmer. And I'll work like I'll work. I won't take
Yeah.
a holiday around. I'll
Yeah.
work, but I don't need to be here all the time. I could actually do the show from anywhere nowadays.
You could do.
You have one of these and a little sound card, and you
Yeah.
can plug into a laptop and
That
off
is
you go.
just.
Yeah.
Do you know what we forgot before we got? We forgot to actually give him a proper introduction.
Oh, yeah.
You've been fucking saying that.
do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, 15 minutes, whatever time it is.
16 minutes in.
podcast. The amazing Al Gibbs,
Thank you.
Freaks on Friday.
Clap for myself, there's no one
Yes.
else
Electro Wave.
there. Oh, yes. We'll talk about that in a minute, yeah.
He's not about me doing everything.
Yeah, but
You
I don't try and all do it myself. I don't try and do everything myself.
Yeah, when I'm as rich as you, I will pay people.
I don't know about that, Joe.
When I
Don't know
pay
about that.
people to do. I need a
Do
personal
you have a
assistant.
manager?
No, I used to. I do it all myself. I'm not doing, I'm only doing 20 gigs a year now, so I can manage it myself.
20 gigs a
Yeah,
year.
that's it. But I used to do 5 a week.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm like that now. Well,
You're
I have,
doing what he
so
was
I'm doing
doing.
3 or 4 this week.
It's a lot.
And it's a lot. It is a lot, and especially if you're working full time, like say I'm working full time, and then I'm doing-
And trying to manage a relationship in the middle of it, Joe.
and the kids
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
You have kids, you need to see them grandkids. I come home from work yesterday, and straight away I was on the fact my daughter was like, "Right, come on, we're going over because I make fucking rapper pancakes."
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm the pancake king.
Right.
So when I my granddaughter the whole lot, I went down and collected them, brought them over to the cafe, and we had a load of pancakes.
What
So
age
you
are the
juggling it.
grandkids?
So my granddaughter is almost 6.
Ah, God.
Yeah, I know.
That's mad.
I know, and the height of her, she looks like fucking. But you know,
Did I
it's
see you
like-
doing a dance with her or something? Did I see you doing a
yeah,
dance?
that's right.
That's
She
your
taught
granddaughter,
me
is it? Yeah, very
the
good.
little Harry
Isn't
Potter
that-
dance.
But
and
isn't
all.
it nice that she'll have those memories of you?
brilliant.
know?
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
it.
It's
I'd say
amazing.
at the time you were thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be a grandfather. But now when you're
Yeah.
into it,
Oh, I
do
love
you feel
it.
like a grandfather?
Yeah.
Do you?
I have the memory of one.
That
You
is
look like one.
That is a fact.
You, Shireen.
She's
Are
laying
you
into
looking
you.
to do a
Laying
pod?
into you.
Are you doing a, do you look to do a podcast at all?
No,
do
Jesus.
you want to be co-host?
No, thanks. I have enough problems, thanks.
This is hard enough for you just coming to deal with me.
I'm
for the
absolutely
hour.
delighted you're here. I was
Thank
gutted
you,
last
Shireen.
week.
Listen,
but we did really
listen.
have great conversation, didn't we? It was
Good,
brilliant.
It's just life, lads.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could be getting yourself in a tizzy about it, but no.
You want to have to say fair play
Very
to you. Were
calm.
dead cool
Yeah.
about it. I would have been fucking losing me.
No,
mind.
you
I would have been like,
wouldn't. You
these two scroats. yeah, we both scroats. But like, two
Not
times.
at all. Not
What
at all.
happened when you told me what happened? You got here and it was pitch dark or something. You thought
I pulled up outside. I'm in a field in in some sort of industrial yard in the middle of nowhere in Newcastle. Didn't even know where Newcastle was. And these big gates closed behind me. I'm in the Jeep and I text him and I went, it just dawned on me, am I being kidnapped?
Just tell me now. Just tell me before it happens.
Get it out of the way.
Like, we need to do something outside.
No, we do.
No, I'm going to say this straight over to Jamie and fucking Carl and Danielle. You need to put something up outside, because this is not the first. Every guest, nearly, Willa White and all was like,
Lynn
Rowan was here, you know, saying Lynn Rowan, she was saying, she was like, honestly.
Only for I really know you, I honestly thought I was getting kidnapped.
She said the exact same.
Yeah, hilarious.
I think it's honestly to do with it.
It's the gates.
Yeah.
No, it's the big gate. Two gates.
There's a big and then there's another one at the end.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see this. Oh, I didn't see the third one. Yeah.
They have horses or something, is it outside?
Yeah,
Horses and trucks.
Check all the stuff that's out
They
there.
have a horse box.
They have a horse. She's going away next week in a horse box.
Are you?
I'm going to stay in a horse box.
Oh, very nice. Right.
Actually, this day next week when this is aired,
When it's
I'll
aired,
be in a
right.
horse box.
Where will you be?
She's in Leopardstown.
I don't know how to react to this.
Dakota. She's racing.
You little fucking jockey.
Sorry.
No,
Tell him.
you know, it's a very nice place. It's
Right.
one of those horse
It's like
boxes.
a glamping type.
Like a glamping
I should have said
horse
glamping.
box.
Yeah.
Horse box threw me there.
Wasn't it? I got
Wasn't
fun as
sure.
well. I was like,
Jacuzzis and all
Wasn't sure. Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere.
Nice.
So where it's in Ireland, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereabouts? Give us the address.
Still giddy now.
Joe will be down there.
She's still giddy now.
and I need to calm down.
When the kids were younger, I was more nervous for doing content and stuff, and even saying
case
stuff
they'd
that
see
people
it back.
recording. Well, you could say something you're making up. A lot of them, some stories are half true, and then you exaggerate it. And if the kids hear you saying something, they're going to go, "Oh, what did you say?" So
no,
we
that's
don't
fair.
wanna-
So did you see Alan Carr say? I watched a thing with Alan Carr recently. He said that he's already told the joke that's going to end his career.
No, did he?
Yeah, but he doesn't know what it is.
Oh,
it's
right.
happened.
Oh, yeah.
But he'll
Yeah,
be
'cause that's what
he'll be
happens.
cancelled eventually because of
Yeah,
it.
that's what
Oh,
happens.
really?
Yeah.
I think he's too big. You can't.
No, but you know, like the whole, I suppose the whole even concept of that he said something 20 years ago that's going to come
It's
back and
nuts.
ruin him. It's crazy.
It's nuts.
It's no way to live your life.
No,
Is he
it's
being
not.
paranoid like?
I know. I think he's probably just being realistic.
Yeah, that's-
you know,
that's
'cause
it.
people get cancelled
Oh,
for.
from the way the world is today.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well,
Oh,
from
I
a sort of
see,
a woke
yeah.
point of view,
Yeah.
things that were funny then aren't funny
Aren't
now.
funny now, or
Ev-
you're
the
not
whole-
allowed to
ev-
say them, yeah.
Everything and everybody evolves, but people hold you to account for stuff you said in the
that's
past.
crazy.
But it's no way to live your life. Like, you can't
No,
like
no.
you're supposed to live your life going that way, not.
Yeah, 20 years worrying about what's to come in 20 years'
Yeah,
time
yeah.
is a very difficult way to live.
Yeah, impossible. I don't know how
People
you do
like
it.
to be offended though, don't they? Like people they're like, oh my god, and to tell all that every our friends
think-
and text, oh my god, it was somewhere that got really offended.
I think this generation has had it so. I'm not going to say so easy because they haven't, but they're much softer than we are.
Yeah.
Do you know? They're and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fine. Like my kids would be offended by stuff that I say, and I go, but that's not that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly, and there's a fine
Yeah.
line between comedy and
That's
insult.
right, yeah. And well, sometimes it's like if you watch like Paul Smith, do you know him, the Scouse comedian, the ginger fella?
No.
And he's always a video. So he was going off on Liverpool at the weekend to do a gig where he gigs, but he just takes the piss out of
Everyone.
and he says,
Oh, sorry, your man who talks to the crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Scouse
Elite,
do it.
yeah.
So when that's where I'm going to gig on Sunday.
Very
I'm flying off
good.
Liverpool, got a
Deadly.
gig there.
Yeah.
And but he fucking, I mean, annihilates
Oh, I know, he
some of the
does, yeah.
stuff, and he
He
says
does.
things like, oh yeah, is that your daughter? And she looks like a right slag or stuff
Yeah,
like that.
he's bad.
Like nuts.
But hilarious.
Well, listen, you bought the
funny.
ticket to go and be
That's it.
entertained.
And then you want to buy tickets for the front row. Like,
Yeah.
hello. Do you
But
know?
the problem is everyone lives on their phone now.
Yeah,
and
that's
something comes
true.
up and
That's it.
offends you, and
That's
it's
true.
yeah.
And then it's people around you too, I think, as well, that has it. I remember saying something to me, and my daughter now, my eldest daughter is 24, going 26. By the time she was like 16 or something, and it was like, she was in school, and I remember saying something like, oh, that's, something about being a lady or something. And she got really offended. She would call me a lady. like that. And I was like, what's going on?
That's
here?
good. That's a good.
What's
That's
going
actually
on
a good
here?
thing.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
saying something about being a lady, but I couldn't get my head around. I was going, okay, there's a different. But how many kids have you got?
I've two. They're grown up. One's in Geneva doing her masters,
Oh, nice.
and my other has moved to Kiltegan because she found a stray horse, or not a stray horse, a stray dog who looks like a stray horse. It's this size. Yeah, and the poor old thing was tied to it was down in Wicklow somewhere, tied to a post and was half dead.
No way.
And they found this dog anyway. So the dog was too big to stay in the house with the mother, so he decided, right, I'm out of here, and rented a place in the back arse of Kiltegan so we could keep the dog horse.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
nuts.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
But no, he's unbelievable.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brilliant. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, that's
So
nice.
yeah, they're up and they're happy and they're good.
Yeah, brilliant.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I met when you had your
That was
lunch.
Nathan. Yeah, that's Nathan.
Nathan.
Yeah, that's Nathan.
So
yeah.
because he had because let's tell us about this new adventure. While you're
So the
from.
drink.
Yeah.
So we launched this drink, Electro Wave, officially only last September, but
Really?
we've been working on it for probably about 4 years.
Right.
It's the first of its kind. It's an electrolyte in a can.
Yeah.
It didn't
lovely.
exist pretty much up till
That's
we
nuts.
discovered it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was over in Ibiza in during COVID, towards the end of COVID,
Yeah.
and dying with a hangover one day.
Yeah.
I was looking for, some sort of remedy. I was at the back
sure.
of Mambo, actually, in San Antonio.
Right.
And I was doing my show in Mambo that night.
Right.
So I was hanging around there for the day and I was absolutely dying. We'd gone out the night before. So I went into this little corner shop. There was a Chinese woman working in the shop, I distinctly remember. And I asked her have you any headache tablets kind of thing? And she just pointed, and there was a fridge with cloudy water. And she said, electrolyte. So I went
Right.
over. She was either making it herself
Yeah.
or bringing it in from China somewhere.
Right.
So I tasted it. It was absolutely awful, but it did the trick. So like
Wow.
I
Yes,
could
it
feel
would,
it. Well,
yeah, of
not
course.
immediately, but I could tell something was different,
Yeah.
So I went back, got some more. Then I went and bought some Diorlights, and I was trying to make them my own, but it's a
Yeah.
hassle to do that, When you're out, you're in it doing
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So when I came back, I know a guy called Tom Gannon. He invented himself, and Niall McGrath invented the Fulfill Bar. You know the
the
or-
Fulfill
Yeah,
Bars,
I love
yeah.
that.
That's theirs,
I
is
love
That's
it?
theirs.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
they sold
Nice.
it. They sold it. It used to be theirs.
Right, wow.
And they had Cali. They did crisps and all this sort of
Deadly,
stuff.
yeah.
They do. This is what they do.
Right, okay,
So I
yeah.
just said, look, I think I found this thing, and so we did a bit of research, and we couldn't find anything like it.
Yeah.
So then they did a big piece of research, and we couldn't find anything like it. So over in China and places like that, it's kind of standard enough. They have kombucha, and they do,
Right.
but nowhere in Europe or even in the
Wow.
States, we couldn't find anything.
Crazy,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
this can't be right.
Yeah.
You see, I suppose the powder and water electrolyte is sort of so ingrained in people.
Yeah,
yeah.
No one
Right,
thought to maybe make it a bit easier.
Crazy.
And then they taste so bad. So anyway, off we went, and we started messing around. We got Glambia, which is massive big food
Yeah,
ingredients
yeah.
company. They're food scientists, and they were working away trying to make it happen. And we had a million taste tests, and
Right.
slowly but surely we started finding this sort of taste
Yeah.
that wasn't too bad, and then we
Yeah.
could increase this and that.
Yeah.
And so it took over about 2 years of tasting. We
Yeah.
came up with this sort of
Amazing.
formulation.
And it's delicious.
And it's flying, yeah.
It's delicious.
Isn't it? Yeah.
'Cause
Have
when
you
I-
tasted it?
Yeah,
I
so
never even
it
heard of
I
loads.
should have brought some in. If I was
Yeah.
thinking now, you see, that's the
Loads.
other hat.
Do you know what it is? Because we were somewhere. Now I tell you what, Sarah and our friends were somewhere else, and they were drinking it, and they
Right.
were saying to Sarah's friend Sharon, so check out these. They're delicious,
Yeah.
and they're a lovely mixer.
Yeah.
They're
They're a brilliant
lovely
mixer, yeah.
right?
So that kind of came
Wow.
after that. You can mix it
Yeah.
with alcohol. So it started and it is. If
Yeah.
you've got it's in all the Tesco's in
Yeah.
Ireland. We're in all the
That's
Circle
right.
K's.
We've seen
the
it in the
Apple Green.
garage down in the
Yeah.
Circle K's. They have
Yeah,
have a
that's it.
fridge
It's
of
in there.
yeah.
That's right. It's everywhere. So we're Evoke.
So you know when you're talking about something like that you come back with an idea, and then you approach two guys that are already in that kind of industry. Then you go to Glambia. You know when you're doing something like that, I'm just asking because
Yeah.
I do come up with mental
Yeah.
ideas.
Everybody does. So it's how do you join the dots?
Yeah,
Is it?
how can you give, like when you went to Glambia, how is it that do you have to sign up all that, say that that's your invention before you give it to anyone else?
Yeah. So we copyrighted the name first.
Right.
The name and the concept was copyrighted first.
Right.
Lovely.
Worldwide copyrights.
Wow.
Which cost a few bob and
Yeah.
took a bit of time. But the lads, in fairness to them, Tom and Niall, they're experts at this.
Yeah.
So they know
They
the
knew
steps.
what to do.
Yeah.
So it's
They
not what I do. I just
Yeah.
had the spark of an idea
Yeah.
and knew the people to talk to take
That's
it to the next
brilliant.
level.
So-
But
And does that go three ways then? Or does that just, not
so
trying to
you're
get into your
talking
business?
the business end of it.
Yeah, like
so we're partners. There's another
partners.
partner as well, Alan McGurk, and then we've brought in some other partners. So there's
Very-
loads of partners
very
now.
good.
But it
Yeah.
started as just as a little thing.
Yeah.
But it's tearing along.
It's
yeah.
flying.
It's tearing along. So we did our deal with I can't say it at
Yeah,
the
of
festivals,
course.
but we're at a lot of
Yeah.
festivals this year.
Yeah.
We'll be in 1,000 stores by the end of April in Ireland.
Nice.
Well done, that's
and
amazing.
just
Isn't
this morning, then we have our our Ibiza stuff lined up.
Oh, yeah.
So we've some big stuff in Ibiza.
That's
this year.
fucking nuts. Like, come on, how exciting is it?
You know what? It's been a lot of bloody work.
Yeah.
I suppose I bit off more than I could chew insofar as I have other stuff going on, as you know.
You fucking
Same
giving
as
out to
yourself.
me a minute ago.
Exactly. So we ended up in this thing, but it's been something else. Like it's been so well received.
Yeah.
So we have all the sort of the critics, I suppose, if you want to call them that, the food buyers and stuff.
Yeah.
They can be very critical, and they're into it.
Yeah.
They get it. And we have like the head of this.
Yeah.
I can't say the names on the podcast, but we
Yeah.
have people very very well placed people that are mad about it, who get it.
That's amazing. Well done.
Yeah.
That's
So
really-
listen, don't well done me yet. We've a long way to go.
Well, it sounds
but
like well done so far.
It's a good product. We put time and effort into it.
100% it is. Like, I mean, you were saying for you about your own product, it is. Like, we've tested, and I've heard way before that. And then when you told me, and I mentioned we went, but then with Greg and all, and it's like, you're like, oh, this, I'm just like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's your
And
video
you know,
we
I
heard about.
think
You see the
it's
shops.
really,
It's amazing.
yeah, I think it's really good for listeners or anyone to just, because sometimes when you find something, you just say, oh, I never heard
people
of it, but
people do that
it's
all the
good to
time.
run with it, like,
And
you know?
don't run with it.
Yeah.
People do it a lot
Like,
of
I
ideas.
come up with an idea,
What is it?
but I'm not saying
It's an electrolyte drink in a can.
It's pineapple.
Electro Wave.
Yeah.
She changed the name.
For the save.
Panda.
Amy calls it for the save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what is it? Give us the
I'll
gist of
tell
it.
you later.
Oh, it's
Oh,
another
is it
item.
really?
Yeah, it's real.
Are you looking for investors? Merging investments offers. So, can you give Alan and a few of them a shout there?
Where do I sign up?
Well, look, God loves a trier, and it's the trier that's going to make it one day.
Yes.
Well, listen, so I said
Definitely.
to you, like we were talking last week just about, and I said this we do this DJ Academy, and the truth is, if you never give up, it sounds corny, but the truth is, if you never give up, you get there in the end.
Yeah.
You might be late,
Yeah.
but you'll
I
get
totally
there.
agree
But
with
you
you.
just can't give
Yeah,
up.
no.
Yeah.
If you really, my dad used to say this when I was a kid, if you really want it, you can have it.
Yeah.
Someone I heard someone else was a really good thing that someone said, and it was on another podcast, not as good as this one, but it was another podcast. But they said there was a thing about, and they were saying like, if you knew you had to fail 50 times, and after on the 54th time
Would
was
you
just
keep
so
doing
fast,
it?
you'd fail
Yeah.
quickly as fast
Yeah.
as you could
Yeah.
to get to that
100%,
one. But you could be
yeah.
like, well, let's go, let's keep failing
Yeah.
until you got to your, which is really good.
It's a
Joe,
really
and,
good way of looking
and
at
your
something.
failures obviously make mistakes as you're going along. Or
Well,
something
look,
else.
Richard
It's really
Branson's
good too.
story is pretty like, do you know much about him?
Richard Branson,
Yeah, Richard
Virgin.
Branson. Read his story.
Yeah.
So he's loads of books.
Record store.
So he starts. So even worse than that. So when he first started, now you'll have a few anoraks who'll probably quote me on the facts of this, but here's what I remember from his book. He basically started Virgin Records, little record shop.
Yeah.
And he had all these kind of hipsters coming in, and they were chilling, smoking doobies, and all this sort of stuff. But he basically started a carousel scam. So he was selling empty boxes of records to France and back, and keeping the import and export, and he was the VAT and whatever taxes are accumulated as you go across the border and back. But the boxes were empty; there was nothing in them. He was just sending it. He was just basically, it was a scam.
Oh, no way.
So that's where he made lots of money. And then he got caught. He went to jail and everything.
Did he?
Yeah, then he came out and the record shops went bang. Then, like, he failed miserably.
Loads of
my
time.
God.
Then
Wow,
he started it with a magazine, I think, called Virgin. I can't remember the but
And now he's at the airlines and the TV and the whole lot.
Read
and
his
he's like,
story. He's a fascinating character.
Balloons and all went around the world,
So
did he?
screw it, let's do it's the name of his book.
Oh,
Is
definitely.
it?
Yeah,
Read
yeah.
it. Read it. If you're looking for a bit of motivation,
Have a
that's
nose. Is that You mentioned earlier about doing the academy.
Yeah.
Give us a little spin about that.
Yeah, so we were doing loads of them. I haven't done one. We didn't do one last year. Or did we do one last year? No, we didn't do one last year. We normally do 2 or 3 a year.
Right.
And we encourage sort of absolute beginners to come in. But what generally happens is when people hear that I'm doing it, we get all sorts.
Yeah.
So we get people halfway through.
Yeah.
At the last one, we had a few people that were getting back into it.
Right.
So we've this weird mix of like grown men and 16-year-olds. So it's weird.
Yeah.
But we bring them through, so we kind of start them. It's 2 days. We bring them through the technical stuff pretty quickly because that's just practice.
Yeah.
I give them a load of videos to take away so they can copy paste at home, watching me do it, and I go through all the tricks and all those bits. Then we do sort of the practical side of it, collect the music, what formats, how to, just the
I think that's brilliant.
practical stuff. And then we bring in some people to talk to them. So Jenny Green came in the last time.
Right.
The lads from Index, Fernando and the lads
Really?
came in. So we do a little talk, and then on the second day it's just all practice, and then I just move around the class and they all ask me questions.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
So, speaking of that, because we did discuss this last week, the way it is today. It's not like literally mixing on the decks.
No.
Do you still mix on the decks?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah,
Old
so
school.
I can do them all. Like, so
Lovely.
it's funny, like the turntables. I've a set of 1210s at home. They're the original Technics ones,
Right.
real heavy ones. They're very rarely used in the club now. It's an old format. It's an out of date format. But
Yeah.
I fell in love with that.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that I love.
Yeah.
But I don't do that in the club anymore.
Right.
Because if you think about it, I have to carry
Yeah.
boxes. That's
Yeah.
where the shoulders came from back in the day.
Yeah.
Having to walk up the red box with 5,000 records hanging out.
Yeah.
But no, like everything's on a USB now. But you use two CDJs. They're like decks. They mimic what a deck does basically. But you can do all sorts of madness on them.
And is that in the radio station as well? Everything.
No, so I use a different system in the radio station. So they have their own setup, it's called Zeta. It's a playout system. It's kind of like iTunes or, all the music is sort of there and it's scheduled a certain way. And then I interject bits into it from either my laptop or my controller with the laptop.
Right.
And bits and pieces. When people are listening to the radio, they think it's linear.
Yeah.
So they're hearing it.
Yeah.
But I'm there, but you mightn't be listening to the bit I just did.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I getcha.
It's weird, and the way we have it networked now, so it's in Dublin, Limerick, Cork, Galway. It's weird. It would be difficult to explain how we do it.
It's a
Bits are done this way, and like I
It's
might
a
have mixed
very
the 3
popular
songs
show.
a few minutes ago, and I'm talking over them now.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Or I might have just I do an interview, but you won't hear it for an hour or whatever. Like it's just the way we do it.
We were actually going to Sauna last Friday. Remember you said what you were doing? I said the day before Valentine's we went there. And it was around 9 o'clock.
Right.
And I think...
I was on, yeah.
Yeah. We were listening to radio and Jay says, is that Gibbs? And I was like, maybe it is. And we were just listening. And then he was like, turn the station train and see is it ever.
I hope it was. Well, if the music was good, it was me. If it wasn't, it wasn't.
Then I just switched and I was like, oh, it is. And then we were up. But I was like, I was only with him on Wednesday.
That's all
Like,
right,
only
Shireen, that's
talking to him
Shireen.
on Wednesday.
If you had said it was shite now, I would have said it was
No,
Spain
we
or
went
something.
straight up into
Listening
the
to it, and it was
sun,
brutal. I was like, nah, that's not it. That's definitely not it. But it's a very popular show.
Yeah, it's built up and built up and built up over.
Like, but you have a great age group, though, isn't it? Like, I know when there's still... Like,
Well, it
there's a
comes
lot.
around. It just keeps coming around.
So now with my youngest daughter, she loves that dance music and stuff, and she don't like listen to it, and I'd be like, put it on, and I'd text her and go, fucking hell, Gibbs is on, listen to this one. And you play them bangers that we forget. I just had it. See the string. I can't believe it.
Go on, do it.
Where I was there. I was in the car, and I listened to it, and I was like, fuck, what's that?
Why didn't you just play it into the phone?
Because it was gone.
So yeah, he sends me a message and he said, do you know, and I went, yeah, that's Synth and Strings, and he goes, how does he know that?
Come on, we do them. Come on,
How
we
does he
think
know
we'll
that?
do them.
So
and you boys supposed to be hanging out, yeah, it's Synth and String. You're Amanda, is it?
Yeah, Amanda Synth and Strings. So my girlfriend's brother-in-law, Eamon, his gas character, the first time I met him, he goes, you know that one with the bells when Quench Dreams? How does he know? How does he know? I just know.
Yeah.
The service there, the one with the bells.
Wow,
Yeah, so
that's
I have one.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. On the
This
spot.
is this is an old one, right? So we're going golden oldies
He's
here,
old.
right? So,
Excuse me. Shut your mouth.
do you remember DJ Pressure?
Yeah.
Right, so we're talking his time, right?
Okay.
Do you want to go for it?
Go.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. It's Take Me Away.
Yes!
wow.
My favourite old
Wow,
school tune.
that's a tune.
Take Me Away by Take Me Away by the remix is Kicks Like a Mule and the
DJ Mix.
Awesome Treat. No.
Wow.
I can't remember.
It's
Wow.
DJ Mix, I think his name is, something like that. But I just remember DJ Pressure, to be honest, playing
I
it.
actually did a remix of it. It's on. We re-released it about 3 years ago. I can't
Deadly.
think who did it. Is it
Right.
Mix Factory?
Mix
Is it?
Factory, I'm
Take
like
It Away.
DJ Mix,
Savage.
Mix
Yeah.
Factory,
We
yeah.
have all these now, the podcast. We all go
Oh,
on,
literally.
listening and putting them on.
That's a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
We did a
That's a
remix
great
of it
one.
actually. On we put it out on Freaks Records. 2
Yeah.
years ago,
So and then you do as well because you have like the district decks in the Palmerstown house, is it?
Yeah, well, I'm not involved in that personally.
You just
I just play
play.
for them. I just play for them.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So we did. We did a couple last year. So myself and Jenny did a show.
Yeah.
That was separate to that. That was just for at the Manor, and then I did
That was
the
brilliant.
Duke de Mont. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Duke
Duke
de
Dumont.
Mont and that one,
I,
that was-
I,
Yeah, that was some
I
day.
briefly brushed shoulders with
something. I
him
have to
in
tell
the
a story
Upper
about him.
Rocks.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh, you was
yeah,
very good.
loved him.
Yeah,
And I went
so-
to see him in the Olympia as well
Duke de
years
Mont.
ago. Duke Dumont.
He's Australian, is
brilliant.
he?
No, he's from. Adam is from London. London.
Is he?
Yeah. Duke Dumont is from London.
Yeah.
I thought he was, and his tunes are so fucking good.
Brilliant.
We went to that one, and you were at that.
Yeah, I played early that day.
Earlier on, and can I tell you what he did to me?
You're going to tell the story about the arm?
Yeah. He's a
Tell
fucking freak. Him and said, no, you're not a freak. So he's up there, we're down there, me and Sarah's like that. Bob's up there, Amy's up there, Craig's all backstage, and we're like that. Guns beside us are looking, gee, fucking wait. So then he comes out, and at the side, and Duke Dumont is on, he comes out and he's like, Greg's like, hands over there, come on, we go and say hello. And we bounced off, I was like, what's the story, you know? And his missus is someone that's just puts out a hand, and I went to shake the hand, and it was just left in me. They got a false arm.
No, it's a prosthetic arm.
A prosthetic arm. Oh. The mate's prosthetic arm.
And fair play to her, we set him up. So she walked away and left him holding the hand. But you know what he did?
Yeah.
$5 grand worth of arm. I had to go and find it.
Yeah, that's right. I got a fly. What's her name again?
Well, you can't say her name. That wouldn't be fair to her.
No, that wouldn't be fair to her. But was like, what's the story? Yeah, this is it. I went, yeah, what's the story? And it was a fucking shit myself.
Brilliant. We tried to get Greg earlier on that day, and he didn't fall for it.
Let's play a joke on the comedian. They must have loved that.
We were setting that up all day. We set it up for Greg, and he didn't go for it. I went, I know, I might go for it.
We get this comes right now.
He's definitely going to do it. Yeah, always. And you know, I think speaking of DJs, another big DJ for me back then was Carl Cox. What was it like DJing with him or meeting him?
Yeah, so Jenny Green slags me because all I seem to do on podcasts is talk about Carl Cox this one night. Yeah, she said, will you stop talking about Carl?
Yeah.
Well, I asked.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. It was like unbelievable. It was 2018. It was Ballinalock Castle.
Right.
And I was on the bill, and then he had to leave early.
Right.
So he knew there was some conflict of time, so they went, will you go on after him? Will I go on after him?
What?
Will I go on? So out I went. I was only looking at the video the other day.
Yeah.
And it was savage. It was, I don't know, 20,000 people there.
Wow.
At the height of the night.
Yeah.
You know, so when you're playing on a lineup, it depends on your slot during the day, what you play and how hard you go and all that sort of stuff. But like when you're playing after Carl Cox, you go flat to the max.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
It's like sixth gear.
Tilt.
Yeah. So it was brilliant. It was a brilliant night. I was nervous that one actually. I was definitely nervous. Not so much of what I was going to do. The fact that he's on the stage waiting for you.
Of course,
You know what I mean?
And then you're next. You know, it's a big lead to
so
follow.
we did two back to back, and then off you went.
Amazing.
Really?
Yeah, he's an unbelievable man. Like
He is.
sound as well.
I was just going to say he's nice.
He's the nicest guy. He's real down there.
I was looking at him there the other night after we left you, because I went back then. I was looking at, and I looked at him. I think it was in Ibiza, and he was playing Angie Stone.
Oh, that was the closing of Space. That was the last song they played in Space ever.
Yeah.
I was there. I was there, yeah.
I swear
we queued for 3 hours. There was no guest list or anything that night.
No.
Everybody paid £100 and the queue went for miles.
Really?
We queued for 3 hours to get in, and it was nearly a crush at the top to get in. We just about got in, and we were there because I'd obviously been on his journey all the way along. So that was a big moment that night.
Yeah, I was watching that the other night, and I was like, oh God, that's big, like, you know. So he's just great. His music
he's just a pro, and he doesn't know anything else, and I think the reason he's been so successful is everybody likes him.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a hard thing in dance music. It's very competitive.
Yeah.
And a lot of bitching and stuff that goes on.
Everybody's
I'd say it's the same with the comedians, to be fair.
They clawed each other's eyes and standing on the mother to get
to get a gig.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's the same. Listen, I said to you last week, a friend said to me years ago, if you want to stand in the limelight, you have to be able to take the heat off the bulb. Yeah. And that's the truth.
Yeah, that's right.
Is the truth.
100%. Yeah, definitely. So when are you going to Ibiza to do the promotion?
So we're going over probably in April for IMS, which is the conference, the big conference, and then it'll be, I'd love to tell you the venue because it's savage, but I'll be over and back then.
Well, it's all cloak and daggers here, isn't it?
So you'll have to let me know, because eventually off camera or whatever, because my sister lives in Mallorca.
Oh, very good.
And I was telling her, I was saying we had just a boat across.
Is it?
Yeah.
I used to, that's where 3 islands. 3 islands.
It's actually a plane. I used to do my training there for.
You can sail it, I think.
You can boat a plane, So I used to do my training there for Mallorca Rocks. So I used to go with Mallorca Rocks to Ibiza Rocks to do my training there. Like, I did live the life,
Brilliant.
I just had a great time.
you can tell, Shereen.
Yeah, I did,
That wasn't a compliment, but
that was a dig.
So, what I was going to say is, you
know what I noticed?
The year of the snake
you haven't been doing the tappy thing I told you to do last week. You haven't been doing it at all.
So Al gave us a little tip script because we did this thing where we talk and over. Shireen actually texted me. We had a guest in here.
Shut up.
You know, we can fucking tell everyone. We had a guest in here and I was fucking chatting away for
stop
ages.
sometimes.
No,
and you're trying to get in.
Yeah, like I'm just sitting here. Like, why am I here?
I'm sorry, but it did. It's just one of them things. But then we said it to Al. I said about us me continuously talking, and you want to get a word in, and you text me after saying, "Oh, let us ask some questions."
I didn't say it like that. I said I'm asking.
Shout at me.
I said I'm asking him questions tonight. I didn't say let me, John.
You did,
Yeah,
and then
so
we
you have
asked
to
to
tap,
that
you
Al.
have to tap each other.
So Al gave us that. That's
now
what
the
you
only
was
thing
doing.
is now we've told everyone what you're doing, so you'll have to.
cameras.
So
you'll
next
have to
time,
angle the camera.
yeah.
So there's,
With that go like
it's
that.
like that doesn't count.
Yeah, but then we're looking at as if we're like that and just go and then.
But I was saying to my sister last week,
Yes.
and that I was talking to you, and I was saying, "Oh, he does Ibiza and all." She's like, "Gosh, Shireen, you have to
Gas, isn't it? He's in Ibiza. Right, we're going. That's
She was
it.
like,
We're booked.
we have to find
We'll be
out
with
when
him for the
he's
week.
there.
He'll sort it all
Yeah.
out. You wouldn't believe how
So-
much that happens to my people going. But I met you once 7 years ago. Does that mean I get free in everywhere?
Yeah, Amir would be like, "My sister doing a podcast with you."
Yeah, and it's not even the people you met; it's their sisters.
Oh, listen,
Yeah.
you know what? It's the weirdest thing, right? It's a very privileged position to be in that you can get an odd guest list, right? But I don't take the piss. A lot of people would, but you still have to. I still have to ask someone for a favor to do a favor,
Yeah.
right?
Of course.
So, and that's fine. But people. Just people.
Yeah.
They
It's an
don't.
expectation.
Oh my God. And they come at you all sorts of ways. And
Like
if you don't give them what they want,
Expecting it.
there's an expectation of you.
Yeah.
And look, I do, as anyone who knows
As you
me,
can,
I do
yeah.
loads of
Yeah,
it,
of
right?
course,
More than I should, to
Yeah.
be fair. But people just come at you. People I haven't seen since school, or
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
or my daughter. I get a lot of my daughter wants to go
Course,
to
yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, fair enough, but with respect.
Yeah.
How am I ever going to get this favour back?
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly,
mean?
yeah.
But if you don't do it,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're
not
the
good.
worst.
oh, you're the worst in the world. Yeah.
When you go to Ibiza and stuff, would you find that you've got a lot still looking for guest lists, or is it mainly at home
Everyone in
here?
the beat is looking for guest lists.
Yeah.
Really? So you would be known
Because-
a lot over there. Like.
Oh no, I just mean people that would know me over
From
there.
the right,
Ibiza.
I get you.
Yeah, or on the,
Yeah.
you get me, so everyone can get you on the DM now,
Yeah.
of course. So
Yeah.
yeah, or I see it now. I land in the beat and all these people follow you, right, and then you know what's coming after that. Yeah. But look, it's part of it.
Yeah,
It
of course
is part
it
of the
is.
job to a
Yeah.
greater or lesser extent.
Yeah.
And it
But-
must.
but people- Hello,
Shireen.
answer it there, Shireen.
Answer for the crack. Come
on, Shireen.
who was it?
Let's
Who
come on.
was it? Get out
Come on,
and
come
we'll
on,
put Gibbs
Shireen.
onto them.
Answer the
And he
phone.
does
Put it
his
on
voice.
speaker.
Sonny. Yeah.
He's not fucking. He's not paying attention. So Shireen is. All right, it's
I
Go on.
was actually going to give you to a DJ.
Well, you can hang up now.
I have to go now.
That was
I'm in
going
the
to be
middle of a
funny for about
podcast.
2
Goodbye.
seconds. Shireen.
That didn't go at
So
all.
no,
to
it
plan.
didn't. I thought it was going to be so much.
see, this podcast
I
isn't
was
really
waiting
planned
for it
out
to
at
be
all,
a
is it?
certain person. If
There's
it
no
was.
plan in this podcast.
There's
is there?
absolutely no plan in anything.
So normally in the podcast is a start, middle, and end.
No.
I have no idea where we are in the
No,
process.
but
Are we
there's-
just starting or is this the end?
We are just going to shoot the breeze and see where it goes.
That's why it's a
in there.
really good podcast.
There you go.
Yes.
Bit of crack.
We're just
Bit of
shooting
crack.
the breeze.
Yes, we definitely are doing that.
Oh, he's joking.
Oh, you're having a laugh.
No.
I love that. I'm getting given out to my girls. That's brilliant. They're getting given out there. No, so even me, when I started, because I started doing the podcast on my own, I just said, you know what I'm going to do? And it's funny enough with it. Don't listen to podcasts, and I never really did. I haven't got the attention span. You know me
Right,
enough
yep. There's
to know me. I
ADHD,
haven't
XYZ
got,
in there.
Yeah, 100%. Mostly LSD. Or MDMA. Sorry.
Joe.
Sorry, cut that out. No, leave that in.
You could have said XTC as well, Joe.
XTC, yeah.
For God's sake.
That's a good
That's
one.
it.
I love
You're like a
that
doctor
one.
with all the letters out to your
Yeah.
name.
It's like
So
your man,
many letters.
LSA.
Yeah.
LSA.
Yeah, man, there were guys, he was a bit posh, and he was saying, oh, his friend brought him some LSA boxers. LSA.
Oh.
So I'm sitting there, all right, and I'm like, LSA? Never heard of that in my life. And then he pulls them out, and it's a big LSA. I'm like, it's LSA.
He
He's
brought
like,
me these LSA
LSA.
Here,
jobs.
I'll give you one. I was introducing Fateless Tarantula on air for years. I'm a bit dyslexic for years as Tarantula.
What?
No way.
I was saying Tarantula. I thought that's a cool name for years. And no one pulled
No,
me
that's
on
priceless.
No one pulled me on
When
it.
you open it,
I don't
no
know.
one say.
I don't know.
And what did
You're
Taryn
like,
say?
that's
It was actually Jenny Green again, the little shit now that I think of it. She copped it. She went, it's Tarantula.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
But that's listen, yeah, AD or the dyslexic thing, and it was my daughter was like, she was doing at school, and it was all out. She had to name the words, and it was what's an orangutan? It was orangutan. If you read it though, what is it? I mean, like, say it out and say orangutan. Orangutan. It's one of them things. It's one of them things. So I just got back because I think I have a question.
Okay.
Is it a good question?
Have you written it down?
I don't know. It's good in my head.
Right.
It's good in my head.
I've heard a couple of the jokes that are good in your head out loud.
Sorry. So, what did Al Gibbs do before Al Gibbs got into DJing?
Good question.
Nothing. That was my first gig was gigging.
Well, how old were you?
15 when I started on the radio.
Wow.
16 when I started making money out of it. I won the National Young Entrepreneur Award from the ESB for my mobile DJ project when I was 16, yeah.
So you knew you were going to make it.
I didn't. No one knows I'm going to make it.
How did you get into radio? Like, how did you get onto FM 104 and things like that?
So when I was about... I have to give my Auntie Helen credit for this. God rest her soul. She bought me when I was about 12 this kit at Christmas. It was called a cat's whiskers, and it's basically the workings of a radio transistor, right? So it's a coil and a magnet, and anyway, long story short, you make this thing, and if you tap the ends of these two coils, it'll click on the radio.
Right.
No,
that was the start.
You get to a state.
That's Morse code, basically.
Yeah.
But so that was the start of it. And I was just fascinated by. That bit. And then there was a pirate radio station literally in my estate. Yeah. Growing up. Mad. And my brother knew your man, Simon Marr. He's still going. He opened Phantom FM. And
wow, was
Simon. So I was there, and then I just went on. Off I went. Yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Really, I suppose it was the TikTok of our day. Do you know what I mean? It was sitting in a room talking to yourself essentially, and people could hear you in their houses. Was fascinating.
So you were mostly pirates starting off then, pirate radio?
Yeah, all on the pirates, and then my first legal job was FM 104, and I've been there ever since. Yeah.
So how many years?
Oh, jeez, everybody asks me that. A long, long time.
Is it?
I'd say realistically over 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what's it like working in the studio?
Well, it's very quiet. Like Fridays are everybody's gone home, so it's me and one or two others.
And that's the cleaner.
And the cleaner, I always see the cleaner on Friday. Yeah, she's sound. But there's a couple of studios. So Q102 is there beside us. They're part of our group. So I see the lads from Q, and that's it. I'm just in the studio. It's quiet. It's actually the way I like it. It's the end of the week. Just get to listen to some good music, and I go home, and I'm happy with that.
Brilliant. So then, do you obviously, because you change your set from week to week and all that, you go, oh, remember that, and because there's so many amazing tunes that belters for you. Like, and when I even said to you, that one, and you're like, oh, you hadn't heard that in a while either. And a lot of times when I'm listening to you on Freaks on Friday,
it's great.
I'm like, again, I'm ringing someone, I'm texting someone, I'm recording it. I'm like,
but where would you have heard that stuff growing up as a kid? Where would
a lot of it was on the radio as well.
Yes, like, when I'm doing it 25 years.
You were doing this a long time, and then you would have heard it obviously at raves. And
like you remember even years ago, like you're going out with the girls, you're getting ready, a few drinks, whatever, getting ready to go out, and people were like, put on Freaks on Friday. It was always the station that you know was going to be popping. Like,
do you know what was it at one stage? And like, I know there's a few of them do different. We won't mention them, but yours was like the.
Oh, we were the first.
Yours were definitely because you couldn't get fucking.
So it was called Telstar Euphoria first. Andy Preston did it before me.
And then
Andy got promoted to 7 to 7. So in the radio business, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. is prime time. Everything else is not prime time.
Okay.
So he moved into that slot, and then I came up, and I was working. They had a little digital radio station at the time called WAD One. World of Dance was the first. It was certainly Europe, if not the world's first electronic internet radio station. But we were so far ahead, the technology wasn't there to do it.
Oh shit.
And it didn't work. But I was there. I was in the building. So they went, sure, he'll do it. So in I went. So it was the right place, right time, but like I was slogging away in this thing, knowing it was a load of shite, to be honest, and just hoping that you might get the knock on, and I did.
And you did. Well done, brilliant. And nice. Would you say you've learned a lot through the radio? Like, or is it more about who you are as a person, as a DJ? if that makes sense.
No, it's all part of the one. Like the radio is deep inside me. I wouldn't know how to not do it.
Yeah.
And then the live stuff just comes with it. You know, so you break it into two pieces. That's what it is.
Do you know what I'd love to show it how like the looks, and I'll just say, who does the phone in show? Does FM104 have to? Who's there?
Well, it used to be Adrian and Jeremy.
We'd love to spin you on your heads and throw you in for people ringing in with their problems.
Yeah.
And throw Adrian and Jeremy
into the. Well, do you know what? Jeremy actually does a few gigs for me.
Jeremy
does, yeah.
Does
Not
he?
on the radio now.
As
He does some. Yeah, he does some.
Right,
So at the other day job,
Right.
we book DJs.
Yeah,
and
you're
bands.
saying you're having a
Trilogy. It's called Trilogy event. So
Mm.
that's going years. But he does Saturday night in the Martello and Bray.
Does
He
he?
does really well. They love
Very
him.
good.
They love
That's
him. Yeah.
brilliant.
Jeremy's a good lad. Yeah.
Yeah, but just going to say that I'd love to see then you getting phone calls and all. You know,
Well, you know, it's funny. My family always thought I'd end up in the talk side of it.
oh
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, but I just never did.
Yeah.
I don't have that much to say on it. You know.
So you know what? It's, when I met you and I couldn't put because I didn't put a face to it, but you have radio voices. You learn that.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it's like anything. When you're talking into this with a set of headphones, your tone comes down
Right.
naturally because you're down in here, and
We have synth
it's
on
like
strings.
talking into someone's ear.
Oh,
When you
really?
think about it,
Is it?
the mic
Is that-
is there.
All right.
The mic is there.
So
and
should
whisper.
we be?
Maybe you should be talking a little bit more like this.
How was it when we were here recording something and one of us, it was you and Shauna, and I'm like, them two were talking right, and then Carl goes to me, you're breathing into the mic. I'm like,
Yeah.
breathing heavy into the mic. And he goes, Joe, you're breathing into
Carl,
the
how
mic.
come we don't have pop shields on these? They just don't look as good.
Yeah.
Fair
Is
enough.
it?
Fair enough.
What's pop
you know,
shields?
the muffler.
The
Right.
muffler.
Yeah, it stops the.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So
Yeah.
jot that down
Jot
from
it
the
down.
professional over here.
Stops the pop.
I mean,
yeah.
here's
it?
Al Gibbs. Have you any questions?
So there's another bit in it, we were recording it, and I was talking stuff about my cousin Ozzy, and you went like that about the story,
distorted.
but right at the start where I played it from, sounds like you're drooling. You're going.
Yeah. So
I
these
kept playing
things pick up
it.
everything.
And so you got to Sarah, what the fuck are you doing? but Sarah goes, no, she's going, to the story.
Yeah,
So
no, I
it does
get it.
pick up the
it picks up
sounds
everything. Yeah,
weird,
it's a This is a condenser mic, so it's
Right.
It picks up everything.
Oh,
Yeah, so what it does is it turns down the loud bits and turns up the low bits.
Oh, right.
So you get a level.
Right,
Oh,
okay.
very good, yeah.
See, on the technical mean
It's
you
really
were sitting
good.
there lost.
Yeah.
Two little hamsters just run around.
Because you know, even when you
Excuse me.
left last week, and we were like, we're going to put up the podcast and stuff, and I was like, do you remember what Al Gibbs said? Remember that? And then he's like, yeah.
Well, listen, you have to learn the tricks of your trade.
That's what happened. She's like, what
did
were we
he
talking
say?
about last week? And I go, do you not remember? She goes, I don't remember what we were saying last week. I said, no way. That's a fucking surprise.
Here, you can't talk.
No,
at
we
the time,
know.
even holy Jesus.
We are so bad. We're going to admit it. We have to admit, I'm sorry to our audience, anyone who's listening.
And was it Carl who was here last week?
No, that's Jamie. By the way,
sorry.
Carl
was here, was he?
Carl,
He legged it on us
he
last
legged
week.
it.
Did he get fired? Did you
He's
fire
gone.
him?
He's gone.
Had enough of him.
I gave him a slap and then sacked him.
Jamie, did you notice this the last time you recorded for us? You sent in the podcast, you were like, right guys, podcast. He kept saying, thanks, Carl.
No, Carl's the name he says all
Do
the time.
you? I just let it slide. I was
Carl.
like, I says to him, that's
He's too
Jamie,
famous
it's
now.
not Carl.
He's too
Yeah,
famous to
okay,
care.
okay.
Listen.
All these minions around. He's too famous to care now.
Who cares?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
only
He's there.
messing.
Fuck this, I'm Joe Irish.
I love Jamie.
Sorry. No, it's not like that at
Have
all.
to be nice to people on the way up, Joe.
No, of course.
Don't forget it, Joe.
nice to
Before you
everyone.
fall on your bleeding head.
And I know to everyone. It's in our blood. But we actually need, and I did want to, any time but constantly let people down. They're always turning up like last week. We walked into the studio. 7 o'clock, Al Gibbs is sitting here on his own, just in the dark. What's going on? And we're like,
Joe is on the way going to fucking.
sorry.
I'm like, oh fuck.
Wasn't great, really, was it?
He's not going to come back.
Listen,
He's
Joe,
not going to come
not
back.
to talk. Listen,
And
it
then-
happens.
Oh, you're
It happens, it
amazing.
happens.
You're
Because
brilliant.
we said it earlier, we're here for an hour, we shoot the breeze, and then
I
you
tell
said,
you.
I said, oh, you're on the way, yeah, and then 7, 10 past 7, I said, this prig's taking the piss now for last week, and I was like, text it, where? And he goes, I'm on the way. I'm like, what are you
Yeah, I was there like, why is he ringing me? Like, I've 15 minutes to go. Like, I've 15 minutes to get there. And then I went, oh, fuck, maybe.
And then outside.
And I listened to the thing. You said 7:30.
Yeah, because I said it to him. I think he must be taking the piss out. I said, can we stay a little bit later? And I said to Jamie, I fucking this. How does you know? And you said 7:30, and I played it back in front of him, and it's just me like a dope. We'll be there at 7:30.
We are ridiculous. We really are. We're a good duo, we're a good podcast, but we're ridiculous.
Do you know what the best thing about it is? You actually make me look good. She does. You make me look good. I don't know. You do.
Stop that.
I thought he was bad. Back to Al.
Yes,
This is Al's podcast.
Let's do it.
What would you say?
What was I say about what?
I wouldn't say
I wouldn't say anything about any of that stuff.
Mouth destroying. Look, he's starting to drink like fuck now. It's
anyway. Spent 9,000 raising here under these
So what have we got planned? What gigs have we got coming up this year? What's going on?
Loads of good stuff. Beyond the Pale again.
Beyond the Pale.
That's going to be brilliant.
And I'm lucky insofar as they don't book the same person 3 years in a row or 4 years in a row, but they did.
You've
gone.
Yeah, and I like the lads. I like the festival. It's a good day. You were there.
Yeah, I was there. It's great.
It's brilliant.
Oh, such a great festival.
Older crowd.
It's brilliant.
A bit more mature.
Who was the band? Boney M.
Boney M were playing. Maloko.
Yeah, Maloko.
Roisin Murphy. Sorry, not Maloko. Roisin Murphy.
Blew me away was because Boney M. I got to meet you first. I was like, Gibbs is there. I was like, fuck off. I was like, Gibbs.
Is that where you
That's where we met, Joe. That's where we met.
We met at Beyond the Pale because the guy that we were mutual friends with, he was like, Gibbs here. And I said, I'd love to fucking meet Gibbs. I'm a massive fan. And we went to see a few times and even couldn't get tickets. You were on the line-up or doing gigs and we couldn't get tickets. And I was delighted. And he said he wants to meet you. And I was like, fuck off, because you saw
I saw your video at the Tree Arena. So we had done the Ibiza orchestra show.
Yeah.
And he did a video because apparently a load of kids got in at the beginning of that night. Yeah. The very young crowd got in.
I heard about that.
They just got tickets. I don't know what happened. So you have this much older audience, like 40s, 35s up. And then these 17-year-olds.
Younger. See what 12 and 13.
I remember that.
I can't say that, but whatever they were, they shouldn't have been there. Whatever happened,
and all, and we were
madness. So he did a video about it anyway, and I saw his video. And I went,
that's
funny. But also taking the piss out of my show. Well, perfect. Where is this Joe Irish lad?
Well, it was great to meet you. And from on the Beyond the Pale, was Boney M was on. Yeah. And we didn't know what to say. I was like, fucking Boney M. And it's a mad story to it. Boney M, when my grandmother passed away and we went into the James Hospital, we only lay you out in the private.
There's a joke coming here, isn't it?
No, this is
I
the true
swear
story.
to God, Al, I'm thinking the same because you just can't take him serious.
No, this is a true story. I'm not actually going to fucking cry here.
Don't cry.
No, I won't cry. So what happened was I come in and my nanny passed away and we were all standing around and a priest came in, obviously from South Africa, somebody come in and we all made us all put our hands out towards my nanny's laying out and he sang By the Rivers of Babylon. And it was real touching, like, it was real, and we all sang at me dad and all, and it was like, it blew us away. So every time with all the Dowlands, no, it's true. Even when all the Dowlands did together and all, you get one of the cousins to be out and sing By the River.
Very good.
So next one says, fucking Boney M is here.
I love
when would you ever think to see Boney M? So he was out and I was recording, I was sending it to the group, family groups. And then, of course, because we were in the artist area then,
there they were.
We were there right there and I got a photograph.
Oh, brilliant.
And I was like,
love
fucking
that.
send it off. It was blowing my mind away that bit. I'm meeting Al Gibbs.
Yeah, and then we were on, Greg had his special party bus. He had a party bus at the back of the sort of get the artist area. So we were sitting in there with him.
Love it. And
it was blown away.
I've heard so much about that Beyond the Pale because I used to be in Electric Picnic a lot, every year.
That's a phenomenal festival.
From Oxygen to EP to... But I've stopped. Right. Because it's just different
it's
now.
Too big. It's
different.
I think if you're, of a certain age, it's brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
But for me, it's just huge.
Yeah, it's just too much now.
Yeah, and it's a phenomenal festival. And I'm not knocking.
No, amazing.
But some of the smaller ones have a different allure.
Yeah, a lot of people in my area, like in my arena or whatever you want to call it, my era.
Your demographic.
Yes.
That's the word.
My demographic. No, they're all saying we're not going to do EP, we're going to do Beyond the Pale.
Yeah.
So they all seem to be going to do that.
Yeah, it's a little bit older, a little bit more mature. bit more clued in with their music.
Yeah.
And just really good.
Yeah, it's a
really
great
good.
Yeah,
one.
but I'm
It's
sick
a
of
great
it.
one
So
as
what
well.
And it's
was-
local for me. It's like I'm not too far. Well, I'm down sort of Dunleary way.
Yeah.
But it's local enough. I can drive
Yeah.
down, drive
Up,
back.
up.
Yeah.
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 And when is that on actually beyond the Pale?
May.
Is it
Oh,
May?
is it May?
It's May.
Is it May?
Don't
Is that
co-
already?
Yeah,
Is it? And then
no,
Forbidden Fruit is.
Forbidden
that's in
Fruit is
August.
June bank holiday, I
June.
think.
And then we have
All Together Now is
All Together Now is
yeah, that's
full
August
on
bank
as well.
holiday.
All Together
I'm doing
Now,
Kaleidoscope.
brilliant.
Are
Kaleidoscope
you doing
Festival.
Kaleidoscope as
Yeah,
well?
never done it. Never done it.
Because we want to go because that's up in Wicklow, isn't it? Just
in
in there,
Wicklow,
just
yeah.
past
Blessington, I think, is it?
Blessington,
Yeah.
Rusborough House.
Yeah.
Oh,
Never
That's
been.
not where the general robbed all the
Yeah,
patents.
it's a great,
Yeah.
great
Isn't
tour.
it?
I've
Yeah,
done the
yeah.
tour.
That was a
in
great
the-
story,
yeah.
isn't it?
Are you going to see the monks
they
thing?
broke
You're going
it.
to see the
Oh,
monks
dying
play?
to see it.
The play, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Anne
Yeah.
Eric was telling me about
Yeah.
it. Then. He
Yeah.
said it was really good.
Yeah.
That's Thing's son that plays him.
Skip or something, is it?
The DJ of the presenter, what's his name? The passed away. Rex Ryan.
Jerry Ryan?
Jerry Ryan's son.
Is it?
Yeah, plays
Oh,
him.
right.
Yeah,
Very
that's
good.
the actor.
Yeah.
Supposed to be an amazing actor.
Do you know,
Eric and I was saying that's him that does the monk.
I'd like to see it, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
so
like
do
to
I,
see it.
yeah. It
A
looks
good friend of mine last night, she actually does a podcast called The Neck. She had it up last night on her page saying she went to see it. It's 80 minutes long.
Right.
And you're not allowed to leave the theatre.
No,
You have to stay there, right? So you're
Most
not
of them
allowed
are
to
like
leave.
that, though, a
And
good
she
shows
was
like-
worried that, like, how am I going to sit here for 80 minutes? She said, but when it was over, I was like, I don't even want it to be over. It's going to be that good. Like,
Yeah.
I'd love to see it, yeah.
That's a long time.
It's on the
80
list.
minutes.
It's on the
Yeah.
list of
but
things.
they're not. It's not that many shows. They're not doing that many shows of them apparently.
But it's on the list.
Yeah, no.
We're doing it.
I'm sure if it's a
Yeah.
success, it'll be back
Do
again.
you go to just on that note? Do you go like theatre?
No,
and
not much.
Yeah.
But I'm yeah. I did a few. We did. What was the Moulin Rouge thing? I got dragged to.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually really good.
But yeah, Sarah
Moulin
went to that
Rouge,
with all
yeah.
the girls. Yeah,
Now it was me and all the girls.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was
love that.
I'm not sure about that. Not sure about that.
Brilliant.
It's the only man in the building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's Moulin Rouge.
Yeah,
you
no, it was
wanna
class, it
see-
was class,
you know
it
what
was
I mean?
really
The
good.
Moulin Rouge.
I actually really enjoy theatre. I love it. I went to
Right.
see a show. It started with a show called Philo. It was written by a man that wrote In the Name of the Peter Sheridan, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
his brother.
No, there's the two of them.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Two
Am I
Sheridan
saying-
brothers,
One
one
of
was-
them only passed away. One of them only
did
just
they?
passed away. Yeah.
God,
And he
you're
wrote. He
showing
was
me
a
up
great.
here. I don't have a clue about this
He
stuff.
wrote loads of books, didn't he, as well? He had number 10, and there's a memoirs of being grown up in the city centre. or
Yeah,
something.
that must be
Pretty
him
good.
then. That
Peter
wrote
Sheridan.
Philo.
it
Peter
is.
Sheridan, yeah.
Very good.
Brilliant.
So have you besides radio presenting, and then all the obviously our gigs
Yeah.
and the lecture. Is anything else, Dan? What do you do for downtime? What's Al Gibbs when you have your spare
Yeah.
time? Are you golfing? Are you out fucking robbing cars? What do you
I
get your buzz?
was playing paddle all last year.
Paddle.
Yeah.
What
What's
the
that?
fuck?
Paddle, I get stick for this. It's like tennis for old people. That's basically what it is. Have you not seen it?
No.
It's tennis.
What?
Exact same as doubles tennis.
What?
But there's a glass wall at the back of the court.
Like
So-
squash kind of thing.
No, the squat. So you're not playing against the wall, but you can use the back wall.
Right.
So it's tennis. If I hit the ball and he misses and it hits the back wall, he can play it back.
Right.
Once it only bounces once.
It's mad what rich people do. Isn't it? With
Listen,
the money.
well, I tell you,
What the?
I took it up. Right, I
Right.
took it up because all the lads were playing, and it's not. You play for 90 minutes, and it's a bit of crack, and
Yeah.
you're moving, and
Yeah, and there's a lot of exercise.
yeah, and I was doing a bit of gym and stuff before that. But I was enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I've wrecked my ankle.
Oi, from
no.
bouncing around,
Just-
boom, boom, boom.
just-
Yeah, jumping around.
Yeah.
Cracked a rib. I've
Yeah.
plantar
Really?
fasciitis in my
Oh,
left
God.
heel,
Fuck.
which feels like you're standing on nails.
Oh no!
So it's just the pad on the bottom of your foot gets damaged. So this
Right.
is from playing paddle.
fucking hell.
Do you know what I mean? And I was watching all the young lads playing. They're all bits
Yeah.
hanging out and going,
Bandages
what the hell
everywhere
happened?
and-
They're all playing paddle.
Yeah.
Fucking war zone.
Honest to God.
That's nuts.
So I do that. Do a little bit of gym. Love the bike, cycling.
Right. Oh,
Did
yeah, cycling.
very little last year, but
Right.
I plan to rectify that this year.
Yeah.
Love a pint.
Yeah.
Love going out with the lads and
Right.
just. I love that Irish thing of going to a bar,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sitting
Yeah.
up at the bar,
Yeah.
Yeah,
having the
sculling
crack with
points.
Having the
well,
crack.
not sculling them, but certainly having a good few. Yeah.
And yeah,
Skull and
of course.
points.
Skull and points. Yeah,
Yeah, I love that.
And
Doesn't.
you go to Ibiza and stuff to do DJ and stuff like that.
work.
Where would you go
To
for
work,
for
yeah.
holiday time?
That's a good one. So it's been a,
question.
to be fair,
Good
it's been a
question.
Ibiza really for
Really?
a lot.
For
yeah,
holiday time
because
as
I'm
well.
there anyway. Yeah.
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 So I'm going off to Lanzarote in a couple of days.
Oh, lovely.
Just that's a bit of downtime
Nice.
for a
Lovely.
break and. Yeah, so other than that, what else do I do during the week? Well, I've obviously my kids, so I see them, and I'll be busy. I'm very involved with my nephews, and so that's me, my life. It's
you have the agency too. Then obviously,
so the day job is Trilogy Events. It's so we supply all the bars and clubs around town. Really,
Brilliant.
so we do House and places like that. So we do Flight Club
House,
and Morgan and all these places. So I've been at that for years. So that's the sort of day job. And the thing I was saying to you, you have to have a day job. Not because you need the money, but when the career, any sort of career in the limelight goes like this. And when you're on the down and it happens, you have to be able to support yourself. Otherwise, when you're on the up, you make the wrong decisions. You'll do anything for the money, do you know, because you need it. You're relying on it.
And you find yourself going to these clubs, like House is, for me, I think it's a great spot. I actually went to...
I don't, not as much as I used to. It's like anything. It's like you said at the beginning about being a porn star and going home for sex. Do you know what I mean? It just wouldn't. So it's like anything. I do it, I kind of manage it, because otherwise you get consumed by it. And then you don't want to do it. I sort of got to a place the year before last, certainly coming out of COVID and stuff, where I just wasn't sure what I was feeling about it. The music wasn't hitting me the same way, and I just had burnt myself out a little bit with it, because it's like music for us is constant. It's every day. It's hundreds of songs a week that you have to digest and figure out, and so you just get, it's like any job, you get a pain in the arse with it, you know.
Would you, as a DJ, sorry.
We're going through the Rima questions now. Keep going while you have the mic.
Come on.
As a DJ, do you find, like, I remember going back to an after party, invited back to Coldplay's after party through a friend.
Okay, we'll have to get you on as a guest.
Was that in the Ritz-Carlton?
No, it was in House.
Oh, was it? He played on the piano that night.
That's only one or two of the after parties I've been to.
Do you know, I had to get that. I had to get that piano tuned that day.
Did you?
For them, they knew that Chris Martin was
no, they just in case.
It was mad, like when you
piano
go
downstairs.
That's crazy.
When you are going in, like they give you a sticker for the back of your phone. You're not allowed to take picture at all in there, not even of yourself, nothing. But it was a really good party. It was great to be invited to. That happens quite a bit,
Fucking invited, but Chris Martin get the show, did it?
So I went to...
I was going to ask, do you get invited to them kind of things from stars
you do. Not the likes of that, but you get invited to the launch of everything. Because they're looking for numbers and they're looking for people in the media or podcasters, or we did the Electro Wave launch. You saw it. That's what it is. So that's what it is. That's part of the job, really. I suppose it'd be different for me, because like the general presenters on F104, they'd go to a lot of that sort of stuff because it's more in their spot. With Crossy on the Strawberries, he does loads of that stuff, and it's just part of his job. It's part of what they do. Whereas for me, it's not really what I do. If it's dance music or a festival launch or something, maybe. I was going to go into that protest last night, actually, in beside the Hoxton Hotel.
Wait, what was that?
So basically, the Hoxton Hotel opened on top of Yamamori Izakaya, which is the basement club on at the George there. So they built this big hotel, but the club's been there for 30 years, and they objected to their license because it's keeping the residents awake in the hotel.
The bastards.
Well, this was what happens. This is what happens. Big business comes in and squeezes little business, and whatever about that club or the people that go to that club, it's more of the broader statement that big company shouldn't really have the right to bully people. You know, that's culture.
No,
it'd be like turning up to a comedy club and saying you can't tell jokes. Do you know what I mean? Turn down dance music is the equivalent of turn off.
Well, you can't do that. You get that. But I remember getting that with it, and it was just funny enough. The fucking owner of the pub, they doing gigs in the Halfpenny. Man was coming up and telling you to tone it down. Turn it down. Down, the lab too loud. Not when I was on, obviously.
Tumbleweed.
Joe, can you stay on longer, please?
I have to say, Joe, so I went to see him 2 weeks ago. He was very good.
Came to the Jobs
very
down.
good.
He was in the Joby with us.
Now, and Jobs, I went to the Jobs.
What do you think of the Joby?
I'm never going back.
Okay.
It's a melting pot of cultures.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. All sorts there. Yeah, we had a great night. Like, it was great to see it. Dave McSavage was playing, and I always wanted to see him, and I said I'd go and see him. Wanted to see him, so the two came together, and I went, I'll go.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I had a great time.
I think, as much as I hate blowing smoke up his ass, but I think he's a great comedian.
He's very good.
I do.
I'd say in a couple of years, when he has it all figured out and tuned, it'll be spectacular.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still
At least we
know
know
you're learning. You can tell you're learning. You can see you're learning.
Yeah, I'm loving
it. At least we know we'll always be on that guest list.
I'm loving the journey. I'm loving the journey. Like you're at years. It's the journey that you're creating. It's just enjoying all that.
Well, you're on the up, Joe, right?
Yeah.
So the up is great. But then you get to a part where it doesn't feel like you're going up anymore.
Okay.
That's where people quit. That's the natural progression.
Right,
of it.
okay.
And
I don't know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't know where you are, you're not on the down.
Yeah, well, there you go.
That's a good one.
You can't fail if you're not trying
I
it.
have me hands in a few.
The Sister Sheds thing is very
the charity that I found,
She set that Sister Sheds up. I don't know.
She told me
yeah,
last
founder
week,
of that, and it's CEO. But that's not out where I need to be. There's no salaries or anything there. That's not where I need to be.
You shouldn't be in something like that for. I don't know.
No, I'm 5 years.
Love of it.
The passion.
After 5 years, you should be able to at least
well,
be
we're
covered your
only
time.
working on that now.
That's exactly.
And you know what, Al? It started where it's a couple of hours a week, couple of sheds. When you come into 1,000 women members and 20 constant, like 8 hours a day working in an office, that's
you should be
hopefully
remunerated for your time.
I hope this year, please God.
There has to be something, surely the government that is because it's such a. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know the way, like I know there's NGOs out there, but I know we were another guest that we had on here was Coach Ken. From
brilliant.
And he started running. Obviously, he had all prison and all drugs and all that. Yeah. And just start running. Next while he's telling his mates to run out in Cherry Orchard, and his friends are running.
And now the council pay him.
They were like, "Fucking!" He had loads. There's 200 kids.
It's mad.
Brilliant. It's amazing.
It's mad how people can flip their life. Flip their lives.
Him. So they came and they opened up this part of it, and they were like, he gets paid on a regular basis, which is a fantastic.
And it's a real role model story.
Yeah,
absolutely. I love all that.
100%.
It really inspires me.
Well, it shows you that people deserve a second shot.
Yeah.
Deserve a second chance. They don't deserve a third in a lot of times, but they definitely deserve a second.
You're allowed to change your life. You're allowed to make mistakes.
I mean, we spoke about this last week. Funny enough, we're big believers that Lynn Rowan is in here, and when Lynn's still the senator, and she's so great. But like that, it's great to see people doing really well after having such a shit, because
shit time.
Shit happens to us. We all get kicked. That's why. Listen, we all get kicked.
Yeah.
It's how you come back from your kick in the face. Some of us don't go down that fall that far, but just
or just go and get new teeth in Turkey.
It's
easy, isn't it? Kicking the teeth.
Do you know what? Got loads of material.
Were the teeth any good before Turkey? No.
They were. It looked like my tongue was in jail. That's.
You told that joke before, haven't you?
That's
not the first time you told it. It's too quick, Joe. I'm learning your tales now. I'm learning your tales.
What it is that and people say, that's too white. You've only 3 options. Like it's Hollywood white, Ballymun brown, or Taliella. Well, you know that one. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, Al Gibbs, Freaks on Friday,
thanks for having me, lads.
Electro Wave. Fucking get out, taste the drink. It's absolutely delicious.
Get the drink.
We were at the launch last week in house. Thanks for the invite, and it was amazing. And I don't drink spirits, but he fucking did that night, and it was too easy. I'm not
brilliant.
It was such a
look, it's not just a mixer.
No, it's not just a mixer. It is amazing because the girls drank it and they were all out on this wellness.
Get into Tesco. Get into Tesco and get it.
Tesco's have the garage.
We're going to get some for the podcast next week.
We're going to drink them here next week. I should have brought it in.
Well, we're going to take them off, Alan. We'll have a few and we'll give some into the staff here as well. And we'll all have a test, and we'll just give you a little review next week.
Lovely.
Absolutely.
Give it up for my co-host, Shireen.
Well done, Shireen.
Shireen, can I just say real quick what Shireen said before you arrived? So real quick, I know we're getting out here in a second, Jamie. So what we said about changing, we're getting a new photograph, which is well deserved. Joe Ward.
Oh, because you're only down here, is it?
No, because we started the podcast up and I said I needed a co-host, and she came in and I said, so I said, you know what, we get a photograph and we put the Joe Wardish and Shireen Hughes podcast. We change it out. And she's like, yeah, but can we change the Shireen to Shereen? And I was like, oh shit, is that how it's spelled? And she goes, no, but that's how it sounds. I was like, she's asked us to spell our fucking
So is it Shireen? Is it Shireen?
Exactly.
It is Shireen.
So now, because you said I'm going to tell the story. Mum and Dad's Egyptian, Mum is Irish. They both named me Shireen. They've been calling me Shireen since I remember. But my name is spelled Sharon. But it's a Persian name. So I don't know why they spelt it Sharon, but it's said from since I'm a child, Shireen. So that's Shereen, Shireen.
Okay, it's a fantastic name. It's a beautiful name. So is Joseph and so is Alan.
Thanks.
Yeah, and so is
Jamie. And Jamie, you've got Jamie, Al Gibbs, Joe Words Podcast. See you next week. Thank you. Good night. God bless.